just for clarity, I thought we'd go over how we'd read the rest of the terminal data that we've got. So right now we're just running a printf returning this integer value. So return int is a function. It's going to require its own mutex lock and notify, as char is already using our notify lock. And we don't want to be notifying both, invoking a possible race condition, or more likely we get an undeterministic running of the code, which is everything we're trying to avoid. So right now there's no locks. We're just returning the parameter, and we'll probably see some garbage in the terminal as we face this race condition. But for now, it's a good way to show the function returning the value that constructs the integer, just to prove that that works. So we'll take a look in our list of possible commands, and we need one with an X. So we've got here upper temp, lower temp, lower light. Let's go upper temp. So what it would look like is something like this. Just saw our right coming in again. Upper st lowercase. I don't think it should be, but it is. See our square brackets, and we can enter a number between 1 and 1000. So we're, I don't know, 45. Close the brackets, and we press the backslash. As we can see, our inputted data now 45, showing that we've successfully returned the value. And how we'd select this is I'd go for returning an integer value based on the selection number. And then from there, we can use a nice API, something a little bit like this, where we step through a case and we would select these different thresholds depending on what it is. So if they've selected a light change, we'd select the LDR from our case, and we'd select upper or lower threshold. And yeah, we'd enter data just like that, which should just be fine. Ideally, placing it onto an event queue. These functions are protected, actually, as discussed before, the threshold changing, which is ideal for this API that we would be creating, given a bit more time. So as we can see, we've now got selected data 45, which is proof of our function return working, calculating a number.